Microplastic pollution is a pollutant that is taking the ocean by storm. Plastic itself is the most common debris found in our ocean, and while plastic degrades, it does not biodegrade, which results in the millions upon millions of tiny pieces of plastic called microplastics. It is then carried to the deep ocean by giant larvaceans, tiny marine invertebrae. So why are they such a danger to our ocean, and in turn to us? These microplastics become increasingly toxic after absorbing contaminants in the ocean, and therefore pose an extreme threat to marine life. They are accidentally consumed by marine life, who often mistake it for food, and it is passed through the food chain. Microplastics have been found in marine life from small invertebrae to large mammals. It often affects their eating habits. One study at the French Institute for the Exploitation of the Sea fed oysters microplastics and found that it harmed their digestion and reproduction. As this has been observed in other marine life, this has potential to harm the ocean system. The chemicals released from these plastics can also harm ocean life. As it passes up through the food chain, these microplastics eventually come right back to us. With microplastics pervading the ocean, they eventually end up being eaten by many animals, including but not limited to seabirds, fish, and mollusks. A lot of animals that people eat may be contaminated with microplastics. This could potentially harm people, making this a serious and urgent issue. As shown here, 1/4 of the fish sampled from a market in California contained microplastics. Why is the microplastic contamination of marine life such a big deal? A team of scientists from Malaysia and France found that plastics attract toxins, which have the potential to be released into the human body after consuming fish contaminated with microplastics, making it extremely important to monitor microplastic levels of fish being sold. Shellfish in particular have been found to have greater levels of microplastics in their stomachs. There are more sources of microplastics than you would think, which is part of the reason it is such a difficult threat to tackle. While it is widely known that items such as bags, bottles, and plastic utensils wind up in the ocean and can create microplastics, items such as toothpaste, facial cleansers, and nylon ropes can also create them. Certain toothpaste and facial cleansers contain microbeads, which can easily pass through drains. President Barack Obama signed the Microbead-Free Waters Act of 2015, which eliminated the use of these manufactured microbeads in health and beauty products, eliminating some of this waste. While microbeads being eliminated from health and beauty products is a step, there are still many other sources of microplastics, and we continue to contaminate the ocean with excessive amounts of plastic. The estimate of the amount of microplastics floating in the ocean is currently 37 times higher than previous estimates, showing that this is a growing problem. Due to its urgency and the threat it poses to the ocean, I think that microplastic contamination in the ocean is an issue that must be acted upon soon.